How's your day?
Tara, kape.
Tara, kape? Malungkot ka ba?
O masaya. Baka stressed ka na.
Tara, kape.
Share us your problems. Here, you can express yourself. Tara, kape.
Tara, kape. Dito sa INCRadio Cafe.
Happy Saturday, everyone! Welcome to INCRadio Cafe, Christian Attitude, Faith, and Hands. Kamusta naman po ang lahat? Welcome sa ating new time slot of our program. Bakit? Anong problema? Nadidistract ako sa inyo.
Hindi kasi nakakapanibago nandito ka na ulit.
Okay. Yun pala yan. Okay. And as we mentioned last week, our new time slot for INCRadio Cafe is at 6 p.m. na. So moving forward, makakasama niyo po kami alas 6 ng gabi hanggang alas 7 ng gabi. Tara! Kape! At syempre, hindi po ako nag-iisa. May mga bumubulong-bulong sa aking gilid. So let's now proceed.
Ayan!
Sa mga kasama. Let's call first Ate Andy. Hello!
Hello po! Ayan, sana nakikita nyo.
And Kuya Jacob.
Ayan, oo. Hello. What's up, Ate Andy? Pakilala mo naman.
Hello everyone. This is Ate Andy. And of course,
Kasama mo po Kuya Jake in Australia. Tara, kape. Siyempre, Ate DM, Ate Andy. Bagong time slot.
Yes.
Bagong flavor ng ating cafe. Flavor?
anong flavor yan?
Meron tayong bagong makakasama na talagang magbibigay ng kulay, karagdagang, di ba? Karagdagang mga brain cells sa atin. Kasi minsan, mahirap kapag laging yun at yun na lang din yung di ba? Yung nagbibigay ng opinion Gusto natin. Iba
nagiging
naman.
paulit-ulit na naririnig,
yung
no?
naririnig nila, no? Kaya kasama natin ngayon. Kilala niyo siya. May negosyante siya dati.
Nalugi
Nalugi. Kasama siya dati sa business beat. Tsaka sa INCRadio podcast. Kasama na natin ngayon magkakape. Di ba? Alamin natin bakit nga ba siya nawala doon. Joke lang. Kasama natin Ate Ina! Ate Ina, pakilala ka naman sa ating mga kapeling.
Yes! Good evening mga kapiling. Ako ang inyong bagong makakapiling naman. Every Saturday, ako ang inyong Ate Ina.
Ate Ina Isang tara kape naman dyan, Ate Ina.
Tara! Kape!
Bagay na bagay.
Bagay. It suits her.
Hey. Hindi alam mo bakit ka napabuntong hininga.
Bakit?
Kasi pag-uusapan natin, weakness na naman. Siyempre, when we talk about our weaknesses, we also open up about our vulnerable self.
That's right.
So, we're gonna talk about that kasi lahat naman tayo nakaranas ng ating weakness and sometimes we feel lost. How do we handle our weaknesses? So, right now, we're going to talk about how to work with our weakness.
So, no?
Turning our setbacks into stepping stones. Kasi last week, we talked about paano natin malalaman yun ay limitation talaga natin.
Parang identification yung last week.
Kasi sa multiple choice.
Enumeration na ngayon. So, we're going to tackle now how do we turn these weaknesses into our strengths. Yung hindi tayo magpapakapalungkot na, ay, hindi ko na kaya. Ito na talaga yung weakness ko. So, we're going to talk about paano ba to magiging strength natin. Especially if we love doing this certain thing. But we feel like it's still our weakness.
Oo nga.
Kaya naman, may nagpadala.
Meron. Natanggap mo siya.
Natanggap ko, may nagpadala ng liham sa atin.
May magbubusa ng iced tea ba to? Kape? Wait lang, parang gusto ko siya tikman. Go, Ate DM.
Ka ba na?
Basahin mo yan, Ate DM.
Okay, babasahin natin. Kaya punta na tayo sa ating segment na How's Your Day?
How's your day?
Ang bango. Ito ang sabi ng ating
Kapeling.
isa sa ating mga kapeling. Sabi niya, Dear INCRadio Cafe, I know the feeling. Yung pakiramdam na kahit anong pilit mong humabol, parang laging may kulang. Na kahit gaano ka magsikap, may mga bagay pa rin na hindi mo agad makuha. Nakakapagod, di ba? Pero recently, I've been thinking, what if our slow progress is not a sign of failure, but a quiet kind of strength? What if every setback is just a disguised lesson waiting to teach us something deeper? No one talks about or no one talks enough about how hard it is to try again after falling short. But that's where the real work begins.
Yeah.
When we decide not to give up, when we choose to face our weak spots head on. It takes humility to say, I'm struggling here, and even more courage to say, but I'm willing to work on it. I've started doing small things, asking for help, setting routines, giving myself permission to improve slowly. And you know what? It's not instant, but it's real, and it's growth. So if you're feeling stuck today, remember this. Your weakness is not the end of your story. It's part of the process. Don't be afraid to build on it. Step by step, one lesson at a time. Rooting for you. Still growing and still going.
Pangalan niya, no?
Ang haba ng pangalan.
Saan kaya siya pinanganak? Parang cute, no?
Oo.
Cute!
Hindi, parang the point of our letter sender is for us to acknowledge our strength na, or our weakness na, or where we are struggling. Ay, dito ako nag-i-struggle. So it's brave to say or to acknowledge, doon tayo mahina. And the letter sender even said it's even braver that we are going to work on it. Hindi lang tayo maglilinger sa it's our weakness.
Yun na yun. Wala natin gagawin dun eh. At ina, since, this is your first time to give us something. To give us something. Or to express yourself to us. May mga ganun ka bang moments na parang, mahina ako dito, but I'm willing to work on it.
Yes, actually. Lalo sa bagong work ko. Sobrang daming moments na parang, although matagal na akong nag-work, pero first time ko siya ma-encounter or parang yung situation na brand new feeling kasi it's another position or it's another rank that you have. Kaya sa akin, naranasan ko siya, humbling yung moment na ma-acknowledge mo yung weakness mo. Which is not a bad thing. Kasi acknowledging your weakness is giving yourself accountability na gagawin mo yung, kumbaga, i-workout mo siya. Hindi mo siya papanatilihing weakness. Kasi hindi pwede. Kasi pag naging weakness pa rin siya all throughout, di ba?
Yeah.
Paano ka mag-grow? Paano mo mabibigyan yung chance mo na mag-step up?
That's
Sabi sa
another
inyo eh.
side
Sabi
of
sa
the
inyo.
discussion. It should be an accountability for us. So acknowledging is not enough. There should
Dapat
also be an
accountability.
accountability.
May action.
May action.
Yes.
Tama nga naman. Especially sa mga working dyan, mga career woman, career man. May mga bagay talaga ng when we work a job that we don't have any background or idea. Kasi minsan, sa interview,
Pasok
lang
agad.
tayo.
Talagang
Under pressure.
Kasi because we want a job, we need a
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
And especially when we want or we
Nakuha
love the
talaga
company
siya.
that we are applying for. Syempre,
All the good things, di ba?
All the good
Sasabihin
things
mo.
talaga sasabihin natin. Pero
Never
when
the
we're
weakness.
already doing,
Yes.
when we're already doing the job, doon na yung reality hit. Hindi pala ako
Hindi talaga kaya.
Kaya ko ba to?
Oo,
Ganon.
may mga ganong questions.
Totoo, kasi di ba sabi nga natin, may term na fake it till you make it. di ba?
Yes.
Maganda
Hindi ko nga alam
kung tama bang ginagamit yan. Pero may
There
iba
are
na, they
times.
work, parang it works for them. Kasi sabi nga nila, yung experience daw yung nagtuturo sa kanila.
Yes.
Pero still, it's not 100% reliable, di ba? Kailangan mo pa rin i-acknowledge na meron mo talagang mga pagkakamali and hindi mo pwede siyang pagtakpan o i-conceal all the time with just faking it. Kasi lalabas pa rin sa results ng gawa mo na, medyo hindi niya kabisado or hindi ko pala kabisado talaga ito or I'm not good at this.
Yes. Kaya actually, ang counterpart nun is not just accepting your weakness and taking accountability. It's your time then naman to give other chance Salbaw sa team mo na makatulong sila sa iyo to cover up those weaknesses or those parts na hindi mo kaya. Kaya sobrang importante niya, lalo kung if you're working or if you're in a team. Ganyan. Pero syempre, kung sari-sarili lang, yun na.
Di ba? Paano
Ibang
kung
work na
yun
yun.
yung role mo? Papasa mo sa iba.
Kaya. Sa
Pero yun
ulo.
nga.
Pero ikaw, Jaycon, do you have that since both tayo, we have the perspective na ngayon ng working. Yan. Sa atin students, have you ever felt like that na, yung expectations, yung weakness?
Marami talaga. Oh, especially coming in from from a background na marami siyang sinasabi. Siguro marami alam to. Marami siguro alam to. So parang kailangan mo laging iharap yung mukha. Lagi ko laging iharap yung mukha ko na parang I know this. Parang I am capable of doing this. So it's noon parang mabigat sa akin. Hanggang ngayon, merong bigat pa rin when I have to admit na hindi ako kasing galing ng mga ito. Or kaya meron akong mga weaknesses. Or kaya hindi ko pa fully kabisado yung camera, ganyan. Tapos gusto kong pumasok dun sa organization na kailangan magaling ka talaga sa multimedia training or doon naman sa side sa degree ko in political science, wala akong masyadong solid background on history and everything, pero I have to be there, di ba? So may talaga siya, tama yung humbling na term, ate.
Sobrang
Sabi ni Ate DM, "Hay, salamat, na-humble siya."
Hindi, nakaka-relate ako doon. Kasi alam mo yung
Diba?
alam mo Ate Ina, yung feeling na ang dami nagagalingan sa'yo. Nandun ka sa environment na yun. But when we expose yourself to the outside world, sabi ko pa palang hindi alam.
Lalo na pagka nasa point ka na kailangan mo mag-desisyon and then may mga taong naghihintay sa'yo, ano yung decision mo? Yes, as in.
Totoo yun.
Truly humbling.
Humbling talaga. Kasi that's when you have to admit. That's when you have to, sorry po, I'll work on this.
Yes,
I'll work on this.
yes.
I can't give it to you right now. I'm sorry for that.
Thank you. Gagamitin yung script na yan.
I'm sorry for that. Pero I'll work on this po.
Ikaw Ate Andy, as a student.
As right now, na-experience ko na siya recently. Talaga, ito talaga yung humbling talaga siya sa akin. Kasi, sometimes, hindi namin naiiwasan na magkaroon ng mistake dun sa result. And hindi naman kami masyadong pinapagalitan ng staffs namin sa hospital. It's just that, it's very crucial for us to make a mistake because it depends on the life of a patient sa amin. And that, one time, just talagang nagkamali ako. As in, tapos, I didn't look at it kasi agad-agad. Tapos parang yung staff na girl. Sabi pwede bang pakiayos? Pangalawang beses ko na yung sinabi sa'yo. Talaga opo, sige po, sorry po. Tapos, dun na nare-realize, okay, ang dami ko pa palang kailangan talagang alamin. Kasi, dun sa section ko na yun ngayon is that, siguro 3 weeks na ako. Pero meron pa din ako palang, hindi ko pa din pala to alam. Akala ko, senior na ako dun sa ano na yun. Pero, ang daming experience pa din na, hindi pa pala ako talaga marunong.
Actually, coming into, di ba, parang third year na kayo ngayon, ano? Tapos, never, bata kayo na mag-aral, di ba? So, pagpasok sa OJT, kaya to, let's go. Tapos, ang tingin mo sa mga second year, first year, mga babies. Mga ganyan. Pero ikaw pala, dami mo
Tapos,
parang,
pagpasok ko sa hospital,
baby pa rin ulit ako.
Oo, totoo yan.
Oo. Pero you will know that you are in the right environment when you're learning sa mga taong nakakasama mo. Di ba sabi nga, umalis ka sa environment mo, ikaw yung pinakamagaling.
Uy!
Kasi hindi ka matututo. Yun na kasi yung peak mo eh.
Kaya hindi ako maalis dito eh.
Gusto mo kasi lagi pinupuri. Pero may ganun eh. I mean, okay lang naman, especially if you're there to teach or to train other people. Masarap din pakiramdam. Pero syempre, as an individual, it's also important that we go for growth as well for us. So, let's now ask ang ating mga, even yung ating mga kapatid dyan sa ating YouTube, sa ating YouTube live chat, sama po kayo sa ating discussion na, was there a time when something didn't go your way? Maybe you failed or you got rejected or you just could not get it right. What did that moment teach you?
Ikaw, Ate DM, ang dami mong work experience, dami mong pinagtrabaho ang boss, ang dami mong, di ba, sa ilang taon nating magkakilala. Ilang beses ka nag-enroll, ilang beses ka
Hindi natapos yung
hindi
mga
natapos
course.
yung mga courses.
Sige, let's himay-himay yung work perspective. Yes, I've worked with several employers or clients, and of course I failed, and hindi ko siya magawa because I didn't have any prior experience regarding that work or job. Kasi I'm a sensitive person eh.
Yan.
So,
Admit talaga.
any feedback, I feel like it's an attack towards me. So, especially my recent job, na parang feeling ko lagi ako nakikriticize with how I work.
Okay.
Like, they will appreciate you or they will praise you. Pero yung balik naman ng criticism,
yes.
parang ganun.
Equally ganun din.
Equally distributed. Ayun. Pero, na-realize ko rin na kailangan mo rin makarinig ng mga tinatawag nating real talk.
Oo naman.
Kasi doon tayo natututo. And that's how we can be aware of ourselves. Na if people notice this kind of characteristic about you, then there must be something that you need to improve on. So what I did is, okay lang, ma-hurt. It's normal. I got hurt at first. I cried as a sensitive person. Pero after that, kailangan ko nang huminga. Kailangan ko na magpahinga and then just analyze everything that I've been working on. And natanggap ko naman
No.
na kaya ko naman pala. Kaya naman pala. Pero you will know na medyo, masyado ng too much tong criticism na I don't deserve this anymore. Kailangan mo rin alam yung self-worth mo. Na hindi ka lang puro tanggap ng criticisms while yung, halimbawa, isang tao lang yung criticism.
Isang tao lang naman nagkikriticize sa'yo.
Pero the rest, they see how well you work. So, parang it's time na, parang hindi ko dapat pakinggan yung taong yon. Sometimes you have to filter the noises that you hear. Okay lang mag-take ng feedback, pero you will know when it's a noise lang eh.
Totoo.
Or it's something na makakatulong sa'yo to grow or to improve. Pero pag hindi, then you can let go of that already. Ate Ina, as a working...
Anong mga weaknesses?
Yes.
Okay, paano ka na-reject? Ano ba yan?
Siguro medyo opposite kami ni Ate DM sa part na yon. Kung siya sensitive, ako admittedly medyo nonchalant ako sa phone. Kaya actually, medyo as a person, at first loner ako. Tapos pag nasa work din or kahit sa kung ano man, hindi ko masyadong pinapakinggan yung sinasabi ng iba or hindi ako masyadong na-hurt at first.
Okay.
Unless, di ba, syempre, iba yung pag matinding pagalit na or something. Hindi ako masyadong nagpapa-apekto sa mga bagay-bagay. Kaya siguro, yun, advantage ko sa kung saan man akong bagay na nandun, like sa work. Pero, pag yung mga bagay na very passionate ako, yung tipong nagsunog talaga ako ng kilay para gawin yun. Yun yung bagay na feeling ko perfect ako. Feeling ko, nagawa ko siya ng tama lahat. Tapos pag nakarinig ako ng something, na may, eto weakness ko to. Pag ganun yung scenario, parang feeling ko, tama pa rin ako. Gina-justify ko yung sarili ko. Yun yung wina-workout ko naman na tumanggap ng criticism doon sa bagay na feeling ko ay tama.
Kasi para sa isip, pinag-aralan ko to.
Tsaka ginalingan ko
Ginalingan ko eh.
Totoo yan.
Pero ikaw, Kuya Jaycon, sa mga ganong moments, ano yung mga approach na ginawa mo?
Paano moments yung parang hindi ko matanggap na
Oo. Lalo,
Hindi, mali. Hindi.
hindi talaga.
Ako kasi very, naman ako, emotionally driven. Naman ako. Kapag yun nga, feeling ko, parang, bakit niyo ako ginaganito? Parang tama naman ako, ganyan. Madali ako mag-react based on my emotions.
Yeah.
Pero yun nga, lagi nating
So may subtitles ba yung
may subtitles yung mukha ko talaga. Hindi ko mapigilan. Tapos, di ba, we believe in the value na your emotions are valid but your reaction and your behavior is not. Diba? Kailangan talaga kontrolado yun. Diba? Kaya, dinedisassociate ko muna yung sarili ko or dinidetach ko yung sarili ko from the situation if pwede. For example, kung chats lang naman na parang checking ng mga, for example, sa school, we need to publish something, tapos parang hindi kami magkaintindihan nung mga nag-check or nag-verify. Okay ka, mamaya na kita yan. Kasi baka gaganit ako
Mamaya ka na.
Oo. Tapos then I try to think about it. Ano ba yung hindi ko nakikita dito? Ano ba yung sa tingin ko mali talaga ako?
Saka mo siya ma-realize.
Saka ko
No, may point pala siya. No?
Ito na siya. Oo. I try to meet halfway na ano ba yung gusto kong mangyari. But at the same time, I understand what you're trying to do. Pero then I make a solution. I try to make a solution of what can we do about this.
Yun ang mga struggles sa mga reactive.
Very reactive.
Hindi kagad natin nare-realize na may point naman pala. Minsan nagiging clouded yung ating
Judgment.
pag-iisip. Ayan. Sabihin ng asawa ko, tama yan. Hindi ka tumatanggap ng
Shout out.
Yun ang mahirap lalo na sa pagdating sa mag-aasawa, di ba? Ate D?
Oo. Siyempre may mga you have to be open with each other. Pero minsan, parang, please wag ka muna maging open.
Now is not the time.
Oo. Pero ang mahalaga naman, you realize that after and you try to mend yung mga nakikita.
Yes.
What? Bakit?
Relate ka ba? Yung pagkaya
Asa mo na sa fiancé.
Oo,
Okay.
kasi kahapon, nag-away kami.
Hindi, misunderstanding.
Inaway ko siya. Tinarayan lang, sorry.
Okay,
Pero
sige,
sobrang
sige.
understanding kasi niya. Pero at the end of the day, parang kinalma ko rin yung sarili ko na, sorry na nag-react ako ng gano'n. Kasi alam ko, nag-iinarte lang naman ako.
Oo, ganun talaga mga babae.
Magana ng mga babae. Ganun po.
Take notes, ganun.
Noted.
Kaya kailangan kayong mahaba ang pasensya.
Understandable.
Tama yan.
Ikaw, Ate Andy, how did you know na you needed help or guidance?
Recently then, it felt like pareho kami ni Ate Ina. In a way na medyo when somebody tries to correct me or something, I take it as, okay, sige. I'll try, diba? Kasi admittedly, hindi naman ako talaga perfect and I'm still working on whatever I am working on. So, naano ka na, okay, sige. Tapos pag pangalawa, okay. My weakness is that sometimes I tend to forget the things that was taught to me agad. That's why, nagbabaon ako lagi ng notebook. Then I list it down. And then, after everything, I try, even night or afternoon duty, I would read it and okay, I need to note this. Hindi ko dapat siya tinitake as something na
Negative
kinikriticize
things, right.
talaga ako. Pero, there's some people din naman na malalaman, katulad na sabi ni Ate DM na malalaman mo naman kasi when it's really for the best sa'yo or they're just a noise.
Ate D, yung mata mo.
Hindi, good for you, Ate Andy, and for Ate Ina na na you are not an emotional person in terms of the feedback and criticisms that you receive. Parang for you, it's a constructive criticism most of the time.
Most of
Most
the
of the
time.
time. Unless they're just noises. Pero tama rin naman yung sinabi natin, especially when you know it's your craft. Tapos, may sasabihin ka. Pero yun nga hindi naman tayo talaga yung magaling na talaga.
Solid, perfect.
Marami pala talaga tayo pang kailangan matutunan. So, now, connected pala to sa ating susunod na pag-uusapan. Yung, di ba, we receive criticism from others.
Okay.
But how do we know the difference of our growth versus self-criticism?
Paano ba natin na-identify kung if you're working on yourself na, wow, talagang pinatarabuhan ko to, na gusto ko gumaling dito, or parang pinapahirapan mo na lang yung sarili mo para sa bagay na hindi naman pala talaga
Parang gusto mo lang
para
patunayan.
sa'yo.
Gusto mo may patunayan sa ibang tao at hindi para sa'yo.
May, ako naman, tama to yung minsan na hindi ko na identify kung ginagawa ko ba talaga to for improvement or I'm just, focused lang ako sa kasi may kulang ako sa dito, ayoko na may mali ako. Ayoko na may weakness ako. Ganun minsan kaya ginagawa ko. Parang, yun nga, again, going back to that, gusto ko lang patunayan sa marami na magaling ako sa maraming bagay. Di ba? Na, ito. Ayan. That is something that I try my best to really work on. At saka, doon ko din na-realize na may mga bagay talaga na hindi na talaga ako magiging magaling. Or kaya I won't be really good at this even if I try because of different circumstances, of different constraints, sabihin na natin. Kaya talagang may acceptance din sa part na yun. Doon ko na-realize na, okay, hindi to for growth. This is just me telling myself na ang hina mo dyan, parang ganon. At kailangan mong hindi ka pwedeng mahina sa lahat ng bagay.
Pero ikaw, Ate Ina, when you make mistakes or you receive rejections, are you focusing more on how to improve it, or are you just focusing on what went wrong?
Focusing on improving actually. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, 'di ba? I'm the type of person na pag may ginagawa ako tapos may nagsabi sa akin na nag-point out ng mga need i-correct or ganyan or other perspective. Ang weakness ko is yun, medyo hirap akong tumanggap ng pagkakamali. Admittedly. Yun. Kasi nga feeling ko parang yun na yung craft ko or yun na yung expertise ko. So, pagka gano'n na may criticism or merong opinions from others na different from mine, usually hindi na ako nagduduel dun sa ano yung pinoint out niya muli. Or kahit sa any situation, halimbawa nagkaroon ng something na hindi maayos, tapos either ako yung point of person na pinanggalingan nung disruption or iba, my first reaction will always be, anong gagawin natin? What's next? Anong next step? Hindi na natin bababaran kung ano yung naging problema. Saka na yun.
Okay.
Evaluation na lang yun after. Ang immediate reaction ko lagi is, anong solution?
Okay.
Okay.
Solusyon agad?
Oo. So, hindi kayo yung tipong sa gabi, bago ako matulog, ba't ko ginawa yun?
Hindi. Actually, hindi. Promise. Kaya yung overthinking, hindi ko siya thing.
Okay.
Sorry.
Mabilis ako makamove on.
Talaga, ngayon lang nakakilala ng gano'n.
Ganun, no? Pwede pala yun.
Pwede pala yun.
Pwede pala maka-move on agad na. hindi mag-overthink, ganun.
Oo.
Yun. Kaya actually, I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful na ganun yung mindset ko. Although yun nga, may mga weaknesses ako gawa nga nung parang feel ko tama ako lagi. Win-workout ko yun.
Huwag kayong mag-alala.
Huwag kayong mag-alala.
Okay.
Yun. Pero yun.
Pero, have you always been like that ever since? Or you did something to work on your current mindset?
I think nahubog siya ng environment and experiences ko.
Oo nga naman.
Kasi like Jaycon, medyo bida-bida ako nung bata.
Okay.
So
Sabi
parang,
mo, bida-bida ako ngayon. Joke lang. Yes, I get it. I understand.
ayun, yung parang napunta ka sa spotlight at a very young age. Kaya
okay.
parang ang dami nilang expectation from you. So ayan, sali, ganyan.
Oh,
Show up every time, ganyan.
Siyempre.
So yun, dun siya nahubog na nakikita mo yung nangyayari sa ibang mga tao. Tapos na-experience mo din siya in advance, di ba?
Yeah.
Yun.
Nako, talagang malaman ng mga pinagsasabi ni Ate Ina. We're so grateful that we're here.
Kasama ka na namin, Ate Ina.
Yes.
Hindi kami
Open
nagkamali. Hindi kami nagkamali.
Ang dami nating natututunan and nagbabranch out in discussion natin with Ate Ina's answers. But before we proceed with our discussion, magpahinga muna tayo saglit. Teka, nakalimutan yung script, nagpahinga muna.
Talaga.
Magpapakilala po muna ang ating himpilan. Magbabalik po ang INCRadio Cafe.
Ito ang INCRadio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
Overseas Filipino worker ka ba?
Or may plano ka maging isang OFW? Baguhan o matagal ng OFW?
Pamilya ng OFW, para sa iyo ang programang ito. Ito ang
People Inspire People! Every Sunday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Philippine Standard Time.
Every beat tells a story. And in business, every move matters. Tune in, level up. This is Business Beat. Every Sunday, 7 to 8 p.m. only at INCRadio.
Handa na ba kayong makilala at makakwentuhan? Alamin ang kanilang mga latest activities. Mga angking talento. At inspiring stories. Mula sa mga kapatid nating nasa Scan International sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo. Ito ang Scan in Action.
And welcome back! Hello mga kapiling! Tara!
Kape!
Nag-spill. Okay, anyway, welcome back po mga kapiling sa atin pong program, INCRadio Cafe Christian Attitude, Faith Enhance. At syempre, Ate Ina, Ate DM, at Ate Andy po, kasama niyo po Kuya Jacob Estrella. Now, syempre, kanina, no, medyo malaman na nga, sabi natin, yung mga napag-usapan natin when it comes to weaknesses, how do we identify them, how do we know kung weakness ba talaga yon or talagang, tinatanggap natin, or talagang, wala, ganun na lang, siya. let's take a coffee break dito sa ating programa. This or that. Bago.
Bago.
Ayan.
Kaya, as usual, we're gonna choose between two options. Kung ano yung nakarelate tayo o yun talaga tayo. So, let's go first with our first question. Learn a new skill to overcome it or find a new way to work around it.
Uy. Di ba same lang yun? Hindi.
Learn a new skill to overcome it or find a new way to work around it.
Personality ko kasi, I don't usually, ako ngayon, actually ito sa mga gusto kong baguhin sa sarili ko, tamad ako maghanap ng bagong paraan. Like it's either I would let go or I would find something, a different hobby na lang or kaya a different skill. So dito ako sa una.
Parang ako neither.
Neither?
Hindi kasi ako naman, ang problema sa akin, I chase the shiny object. New shiny object. Tuwing may bago, yun yung gusto kong anuhin, na hindi ko pa na-improve naman na-master pa naman yung current. So maybe learn a new skill to overcome it. That's the closest.
Ulit ka na lang, enroll ulit siya.
Enroll na naman si Okay, si Ate
Next. Ako, I try to find a new way around it, to work around it. Kasi parang, at this time, wala na akong choice. It feels like whenever I have this thing na, I try to find a way talaga na gagawa ko ng paraan para matutunan ko siya or para lang ma-overcome ko siya instead of learning a new skill for me. Kasi another paghihirap yun. Kaya para sa akin, I think na maghihirap ako dun sa something na may knowledge na ako agad. So I'll just have to work around it.
Okay.
Ate Ina.
Same.
Find a new way to work around it. So, kung ano yung resources that you have, you just use them. All right, next question. As a mentor for guidance or team up with someone skilled? Ako as a mentor for guidance.
Mentors ka. Bakit?
I just feel like it's a shortcut para malaman mo
Maibigay
kagad.
agad.
Maibigay
Expert info
kagad.
agad.
Yes, even you invest financially, at least makukuha mo na kagad eh. Kasi they have worked for it for many years. So why not go doon na sa nakaharanas nung gusto mong matutunan.
That's true.
Ako nag-enjoy ako. I mean, I'm grateful kasi diba, dahil nga madalas ako pinakabata, ganyan. Kami nila Ate DM sa Wawad Baba, ako lagi pinakabata. So sila lagi ko tinatanong, tayo diba, si Ate Ina, si Mami Mai, si Mami yan. Pero, I'm very grateful kapag nabibigyan nila ako ng something to think about, something to improve myself on. Pero na-realize ko now, working face-to-face with my peers, na ang gagaling sa ano namin, sa pinupursue naming career or kaya sa school, natutuwa ako na makipag-collaborate with them. And I learn so much din. So,
Sa bagay. Iba kasi asking and doing.
And doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Diba?
Ate Ina.
Depende sa sitwasyon.
Okay.
Kasi if you're doing something na, yun nga, yung ikaw lang yung gagawa, or parang executive decisions or what, ask a mentor for guidance. Pero if you're working with the team, more of teaming up with someone skilled, para ako, focus na ako dun sa kailangan kong gawin. Tapos yung kahinaan ko, sila na yung mag-fill up.
Pwede.
Yan.
Same answer.
Okay. Copy lang.
Same tayo na personality.
Same talaga kayo yung mga non-reactive.
nonchalant.
Tapos tayo
Pwede.
Okay.
Ano ito, pangatlo?
Next, break the goal into tiny steps or set a big, inspiring target.
Wow.
Break the goal into tiny steps.
Same.
Kano.
Same.
Ganon.
Same lang.
Same lang.
Yes.
Yes. Parang may konting...
Parang may hesitation ka.
Parang it's good din naman to set a big target. Pero lagi nga natin sinasabi, it's much better kapag attainable sana muna. So,
Before setting a big goal.
Padahan-dahan hanggang sa maging okay na.
Parang hirap kasi, at least for me, nape-pressure ako kapag
Malaki.
I set myself up for big goals agad. Nakakalimutan ko yung mga kailangan little muna yung mga steps, gano'n. Lalo pag na-imagine ko, ay dapat eto na ako sa ganitong taon.
Sometimes, masarap kasi magplano eh.
Plano lang.
Sarap magplano, nakaka-excite, di ba?
Yes.
Nakakataas siya ng dopamine hit. Yung pag gano'n nagplano ko, wow, parang this would work, this would be good.
Everything Magboblock ako ng calendar. Sabi ko, hala, ito na yung gagawin ko ngayong oras, nakahiga mo.
Diba?
So parang hindi mo talaga siya.
Mas attainable. Chunk.
Anyway, next. Try again with a new strategy or practice more before retrying.
Practice person naman ako.
Para sa akin, parang in between sa akin yun. Kasi, I have this type of personality na I have to try, magpa-practice muna ako. Tapos if I can't really do it on the way that it was said to me, then I have to think of another way so that I can do it.
Oh, same.
Wow, nagbago.
Kopyahin ko na rin yan.
Tina.
Try again with the new strategy.
Okay.
Ikaw?
Ay, nasabi ko ka na kanina. Ano ako ba? Ma-practice naman ako. Practice.
Alright, next. Alright.
Ayan!
Next na question. Turn the weakness into a strength or let other strengths complement yours.
Ooh.
Ako turn the weakness that I love doing into a strength. Kung gusto ko talaga siyang gawin. If I wanted to turn into my strength. Kasi may ganun eh. Na weakness mo siya, pero yun yung talagang gusto mong gawin.
Natina.
Yes, the same lang. Turn the weakness into a strength. Kasi nga, di ba, gusto ko, it's a trait na meron ako na gusto, parang perfectionist. Parang gusto ko, yung ginagawa ko is something na hindi nagfo-fall out of place.
Okay.
So, kapag may weakness ako, ayoko na makikita sana sa akin sunod na weakness ko pa rin yun. Parang ganong mindset, ganong attitude. So, yun yung nasa ano ko.
Ganun ako before. I mean, maganda, it's good naman talaga na ganun talaga yung maging ugali. I see that as a good trait. Pero, nag-enjoy din ako naman kapag, I find a person na parang like, wow, we complement each other kasi parang we fill each other's gaps. Tapos parang magiging best friend ko sila.
Shout
Ganyan.
out. Joke
Sa mga besties na nakakatulong, di ba? Pero, and then again, I would train myself not to be fully dependent on them.
Yes.
Yun yung naisip ko.
Oo, kasi baka mamaya masyado na ako maging dependent sa kanila. Pag nawala,
Parang, I'm lost.
Oo.
parang, ano lang siya, parang guilty pleasure. Parang ganun.
Ako, I just turn the weakness into strength as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Same explanation as everyone else.
Eto.
Celebrate every small win or track progress for long-term growth. Parang parehas important. Celebrate every small win. Okay, I'd rather track progress for long-term growth. It's important na you see kasi yung improvement mo for every time that you try. Yung gusto mong gawin sa buhay. Tsaka, alam mo, as simple as, panoorin mo lang. Ako, I love recording videos. Panoorin ko lang yung first kong ni-record na video ko, yung paano ako magsalita, paano akong i-present myself. You can already see a progress or growth there.
Through that.
So, importante na mino-monitor mo rin. Kasi, sa totoo lang, di ba, ayaw natin napapakinggan yung boses natin. Ayaw natin napapanood yung sarili natin. Pero you have to feel the cringiness talaga eh. Para makita mo, ay, ganun ako dati. Oo, parang, galing na ako sa ganyan.
Alam mo, hinide ko yung isa kong post nun eh. Hinide ko yung isa kong post kasi talaga,
voice over ko.
Tago ka dyan. Totoo,
ikaw?
Yes, important din yung to celebrate every small wins. But sometimes, kapag ginagawa ko yun, ang tendency ko, whenever I celebrate, nagiging complacent ako. So, tamang yes.
Tsaka
balik ulit.
magastos.
Yun, ayoko. Kasi yun nga, yung back to being complacent, feeling ko agad, may na-achieve na ako na significant. Na-deserve ko na.
Done na yun.
Oo, deserve ko na magpahinga. Tapos mamaya-maya, nag-procrastinate. Kaya ayoko sana na bitawan yung momentum. Yun yung gusto ko doon.
Yes. Ako naman, ganun din, track progress for long-term growth. Kasi minsan, it's too early to celebrate. Yun.
I do that as well. Not I track my progress talaga. I just try to examine myself every once in a while to see if ano bang nagbago sa akin? Did I improve? Did I not?
Yeah. Tama.
There you
have
it.
Ganang it comes with being a host. Yung mga ganang linyahan.
Actually, Ate Diam, nakakatuwa kasi di ba before, nung una tayo nagkakilala, parang sinasabi mo, hindi ka naman, magaling na host, ayaw mo naririnig yung sarili mo. But then, in the previous years, we've been seeing you na talagang tumatanggap ka ng mga hosting gigs, ganyan. You even apply for voiceover gigs. Paano yung turning point dun? Turning point!
Sa totoo lang, initially, I depended on the compliments that I received. Di ba dapat, wag ka masyadong people pleaser na tinatanggap mo lang yung compliment or naghihintay ka ng compliments. Pero, doon kasi ako nag-start na parang hindi ko alam ano yung strength ko. But when I noticed na lagi na lang napapansin yung boses ko, gano'n. Sabi ko, maybe there's a potential in me. So why not work on it? So this year, I started attending workshops, yung mga conferences, conventions about voices, paano ma-improve. And I tell you, humbling din yun na, hindi ka nila i-compliment.
Talaga. Hindi talaga.
Hindi ka nila i-compliment. Ang ganda na boss mo. Hindi.
Walang ganon.
Walang ganon. Sabihin talaga kung ano yung mali sa pag-deliver mo, sa boses mo. Sasabihin nila, you sound scripted. Mga ganon. Talagang.
Nakakatakot siya.
Yes. Kasi
as a sensitive person, medyo, nasabi ko, kala ko ba magaling ako dito. Pero yan, tama, humbling experience.
Kasi given the fact that lahat nga kayo, came from a background of like, wow, maraming natuwa sa akin. Let's try to improve. Tapos pagdating doon, hello?
Nobody pala ako.
Oo.
Ganon.
Oo, sabi ko, hala, ano lang pala
I'm just
ako?
a potato.
Isang buhangin. Oo, yun talaga
ng karagatan.
Para sabi ko, am I in the right place? Ganun. But I realize it's, when you're in the right environment, you will feel safe din naman. It's a safe space.
Did you
Hindi
feel that it was safe?
Although they won't compliment you na talagang galing na galing. But they will let you feel na it's a safe space. That's fine if you're making a mistake. Kaya ka nga nandito to improve yourself.
I like that.
Alright, so let's now go to our...
Connected to that din naman.
Alin?
Yun, yung sinabi mo, to our next point.
Actually, growing together through change. Kaya naman. Let's now talk about our failures, our setbacks, and compared to before, kasi di pa sabi mo, you have always been nonchalant. Pero anong difference na nakita mo on how you, paano mo siya ina-attack ngayon compared before?
Dati, mas stubborn ako. Na mas closed ako sa other people's opinions or point of view. Kasi I grew up then in a more conventional family or environment, very antag dito. Very conventional, conservative. Unlike, di ba, ngayon, lalo na nasa marketing yung field ko, sobrang open na yung lahat. Sobrang all opinions matter. You have to consider a lot of things. Hindi pwedeng dito ka lang tumitingin. Hindi pwedeng ito lang yung strategy or tactics or point of view na tinitingnan mo. Kailangan yung possibility of other people's mindset, possibility of tapping new markets, kailangan alam mo rin or kailangan tanggapin mo rin sila. So yun yung naging parang acceptance na okay, hindi ako pwedeng ito lang yung yung pinaninindiganan ko sa work. Yan, syempre iba-iba yung work, iba yung values natin. Mas naging ako na baka nga tama yun or parang why not try this, ganyan. Actually, doon lalong lumabas yung weakness ko. Dahil more of a conventional person ako or parang kung ano lang yung pinakikinggan ko at pinanonood ko ay yun lang. Doon lumalabas na, ba't di ko naisip yun? Pwede pala yun. Marami akong moments na gano'n. Parang, bakit di ko naisip yun? Bakit sila naiisip nila yun? Marami. So, yun yung weakness ko ngayon na parang, okay, kailangan kong mag-step up. Kailangan ko rin i-explore yung mindset or parang yung environment nila para meron din akong input. Para meron din akong perspective na gano'n na mai-apply ko naman sa work. Parang gano'n.
So, hindi ka ba nadadown kapag ba't sila naisip nila?
Nadadown. Actually, nadadown. Pero yun nga, dahil nga nonchalant ako. Lang yun. Parang, sa akin,
din.
Yes, sa akin kasi parang every day is a brand new day to work. Whatever happened yesterday is a thing of yesterday.
Ay, gusto ko yan.
Bago.
I wish ganun kadali para sa
atin, Ate DM.
Sa ating mga overthinkers.
Niisip mo sa gabi yun pag naliligo ka.
Ilang taon na nakalimutan.
Ganun pa rin hindi nagbabago. Pero
ikaw kahit overthinker ka, may pagbabago ba on how you approach your failures or setbacks?
Through the years, siguro kasi bata pa ako at the DM, hindi pa ganun ka-significant yung change. That's something that I am willing to admit. Hindi pa ganun ka, as much as I would say na marami na nagbago, as much as I would want to say na parang I grew up, pero maraming tusok-tusok pa rin yung immaturity sa sarili. Yes. Yung immaturity pa rin na hindi ko pa rin matanggap kapag nagkakamali ako. Or kaya kapag pag hindi ako hindi umaayon sa akin yung sitwasyon, parang hindi ko pa rin matanggap, ganyan. O kaya iniiyak ko sobra. O kaya wag na lang kung ayaw, wag na lang, hindi ko na lang, hindi ko na lang. Pag ganun. And ganun ako before. And this is something that right now, I really want to change.
So until now, I still feel that way.
I still feel that way. And right now, I right now, mas eager na ako na baguhin siya. Lalo na coming into a much more difficult life na nasa college na Ate DM, di ba? Ate Ina na sabihin natin kahit school pa lang, dahil mga baby steps pa rin siya. Kailangan pa rin may significant changes na nangyayari. That's something that I want to aspire.
Don't worry, at 29, ganun pa.
Actually, gusto ko lang i-share. Baka malimutan ko. May nakita akong social media post na parang minsan akala mo that's already the lowest point in your life. But wait, it goes lower.
Wala pa yan.
Wait, there's more.
Di yan. Oh, actually, totoo. Kahit sa, singitan natin, kahit sa pagtanggap ng loss, for example, hindi man sa talo sa sitwasyon, more like loss of a person, ganyan. Kasi sabi nga natin, people come and go. Dati, I would really react na parang, yun nga, parang iniiyakan ko pa rin. Hindi ako madali tumanggap ng pag-alis ng isang tao. Kaya pagka-detach ng isang tao, akala ko noon, kapag lumilipas na, okay na, mas matatag na ako ngayon kasi napagdaanan ko na. Ganun pa rin.
Ganun pa rin.
It's your personality.
Oo. Hindi siya kasi biglang mag-shift. Feeling ko hanggang pag na gano'n. We just learn how to live with it. And we learn how to approach, handle those things. Hindi pwedeng, gano'n na tayo, pero we will let it control us. Ganun pa rin. Don't worry. Same pa rin. We will just handle it better.
Yes.
Ganon. Pero na-realize ko din, parang, minsan kasi we do things for the sake of other people. People pleasing. Ganyan. Pero may nabasa ko na nakapagpagising sa akin. Na parang,
sana gising din yung switcher na.
sabi, are you doing things because you love, you want to have it? Yan, parang,
go.
Kasi you want to have it, or...
do you want that thing because you want to have it? Or do you just want people to see you have it?
That's true.
Oo nga, no. Parang, so everything that I do, since I woke up wala doon sa na yun. Inisip ko lagi, okay, who am I doing this for? Am I doing this for myself or just for the sake of other people to see that I have it? Oo nga, no? Tumatanda na tayo, parang we don't need to
prove anything.
To other people. Ikaw.
Ako. Ayan. No, kasi it was a big improvement and change talaga sa akin to recognize what was my weakness over the years. Kasi talagang overthinker din talaga ako and sobrang people pleaser ko dati in a way that I really have this, okay, bakit ganito yung iniisip ko? I feel like people are looking at me always, mali yung ginagawa ko. And then, I realized that sometimes I just really don't need to always listen to other people because I have my own opinion in a way that I know how to kind of improve myself in a way because I have these friends around me that are really saying the truth na ito yung kailangan mo improve, ito yung kailangan mo. It's like yung acknowledging yung weakness na, you know what, mahina ka, pero it doesn't mean that you're less of a person just because you're weak. Yes. Dun na okay, I recognize this because, you know what, this is me, but I know that I have to improve in this one. Yun yung inaano ko lagi na, okay, since I'm weak on the spot, it makes me a person. It makes me somewhat weak, but again, with the help of other people, most especially with the help of God, kapag mananalangin and everything that I ask for strength. Tayo naman kasi sa loob ng Iglesia ni Cristo, tayo yung pag nanghina na tayo, talagang may punto na tayo ng kaya ko pa ba to? Tama pa ba to para sa akin? Pero when you realize and you just pray to God na, ay, salamat po, pakibigyan mo po ako ng lakas pa para makabangon dito sa sitwasyon na to at palakasin mo pa po ako at sana po mas mapa-improve pa kung ano yung meron ako para magamit ko pa to sa pagtupad ng tungkulin.
Yun. With setbacks and failures actually, naalala ko yung one time na teksto ng isa sa mga ministers natin. sabi nila, diba, how long can a person live ba? How many years? Say,
60, 70, 80.
yes, 60, 70. You're
Lesser.
lucky if you reach 80, diba? That's a very long life. 80 years. What if sa buong 80 years na yun, mostly failure yung nangyari sa buhay mo? Ang sabi dun sa leksyon nung mga panahon na yun, would that compare to eternal life? Like, 80 years versus
Eternal life.
eternal life, diba? Parang, yun yung strength na pinanghawakan ko mula nung narinig ko yun. Kaya siguro, malaking part siguro yun kung bakit medyo nonchalant ako. Kasi parang, what's happening right now, ngayon lang yan. Pero, tayo, may nilook forward to tayo na someday, diba?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's how we can enhance our attitudes. Diba? When it comes to these kinds of matters, diba?
Kaya nga, it's really essential in our life that we have something that we look forward to. Kasi yung mga nangyayari ngayong mga setbacks, failures, rejections, they're part of the noises. Diba? Even though they're noises that we can learn something from them, of course. But tama ka napaisip din ako, as overthinkers na as human beings, we tend to worry about things, about what will other people say about me, or what's gonna happen with my life. Parang I don't know yet what to do with my life. Pero you will always go back to your purpose. What's our purpose as Christians? It's to serve our Lord God. Kaya nga, di ba, parang kahit anong mga problema o pagsubok na pagdadaanan natin, when we attend worship services, hindi ba nawawala yung mga problema na yun or yung mga stress sa buhay? But we know that we can already handle it.
Yes.
Diba?
You feel the slight na
Uplift after.
Kaya yung term dun is solution Kasi hindi siya direct na fix.
Yes.
It's just, you know na how. Diba?
Yun, oo. Parang, clouded pa yung utak mo, di ba? Anong gagawin ko? Pero after that,
enlightenment.
Clarity na sa lahat.
Okay, we're ready for you, failures.
Actually,
diba?
Yes.
I'm so thankful for conversations like this. Kasi parang minsan napapaisip ka, ano bang magagawa ko sa buhay ko? You know what? Of course, you may have experienced crying yourself to sleep because of failures, or you feel like you're not good enough.
Yes.
But when we remember that we are children of God, hindi naman tayo pababayaan. So why should I worry?
Yes.
At saka yun yung mga lakas natin, if ever, na nakikitaan tayo ng galing. It's, if ever man, di ba? Alam naman natin yan at the end of the day na, hindi naman sa atin galing.
Yes.
Hindi talagang, no matter.
No matter how much big of a person you think you are, kung gaano ka kagaling, kung hindi ibibigay ng Panginoong Diyos sa'yo na magtagumpay ka, hindi mangyayari.
Yung talaga iniiwasan natin, yung malagay sa utak natin, ay magaling ako dahil sa sarili ko.
Kaya importante talaga yung pagtitiwala sa ating Panginoong Diyos.
Yes.
Kaya marami sa atin, di ba, parang kahit sabihin natin na reactive kami nila na Ate DM, pagdating talaga ng, yung dulo talaga na sumasalo sa atin is yung thinking na, okay lang naman, kahit mag-fail. May ibang gusto ang ating Panginoong Diyos para sa atin. And maybe we're not seeing it right now, but it will happen in the long run. Kaya magiging nonchalant din tayo sa
Thank you so much for another insightful episode for INCRadio Cafe. Salamat po sa ating mga nakasama tonight. Ang bilis ng oras. Alas 7 na. Pero gusto po namin pasalamat sa lahat ng mga nakasama po natin dito sa ating unang episode na alas 6 na. And a reminder that moving forward will be airing at 6 p.m. Philippine time. And hopefully, kasama pa rin po namin kayo. Sana madagdagan pa ang ating mga kapelings, diba? At sana you get to share also your experiences dito sa INCRadio Cafe. And we are grateful because we have this platform for us to share our experiences, and hopefully that will inspire other people as well who are watching. Any greetings before we say
Ate Ina,
goodbye?
ikaw muna. Total, it's your first airing with us.
Yes, of course. Binabati ko lahat ng mga taga Calabarzon, taga Cavite. Ayan. Happy listening, and hopefully we will have more of you in the coming episode.
Yay! Ate Adi, anyone to greet?
I just want to greet my family na nandyan ngayon, and my father is
He's here.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's here. So I just want to greet everyone. Happy
Saturday.
Alam ko yung birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Ate Ina, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Ate Ina! Ate Di, anyone to greet before we go?
Yes, to my parents, Brother Dino, Sister Rosebell, yan, sa aking asawa na nag-aantay sa baba.
Kaya nga.
Kape ka lang dyan.
Yes, exactly. Tagal-tagal pa pala kami.
Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. We will see you next Saturday.
Yan, pinasasalamatan po natin, of course, sa ating pong pinakamamahal na CEBSI President and CEO, also our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo. Mahal po namin kayo. At sana pa po, sa ating pinakamamahal na tagapamahalang pangkalahatan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, ang kapatid na Eduardo V. Manalo. Maraming salamat sa paggagabay po at sa pagpaparamdam sa atin po na mahal tayo ng ating Panginoong Diyos. Kahit anuman ang kahinaan na meron tayo. Thank you mga kapeling. See you again next Saturday, 6 to 7 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. This is Kuya Jake in Australia.
And it's Ate Andy.
And Ate D. Embelian Fajardo.
And Ate Ina!
Tara!
Kape!
Thank you for listening to INC Radio Cafe. Christian attitude, faith enhanced.
Ito ang INC Radio, DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.